The 2024 Nissan Versa, possibly the most important car on sale right now in the United States. Why? Because this car starts at $17,225, and that includes destination. Obviously, this is a base model S trim with the manual transmission, and if you don't know how to drive a manual transmission, consider learning it, because this is essentially one of the cheapest cars that you can possibly buy right now in the new car market, because cars like the Mitsubishi Mirage and the Hyundai Accent have been discontinued or are going to be discontinued very soon. And we all know what the car market is doing right now. Prices just keep going up and the interest rate keeps going up for no apparent reason. So let's talk about what's new for the 2024 model year, and it's basically nothing, because 2023 is when this car got a pretty nice refresh with an upgraded exterior and more available comfort features. So for 24, there aren't really any significant changes to note, but we can go over the various trim levels and some of the basic specs. All right, you have 3 trim levels. You have the base S, then you have the SV and the SR at the top. With the base models, you're going to be getting the 15-inch wheels, steel wheels, cloth seats, keyless entry, a 4-speaker audio system, 7-inch touchscreen, and you do get some safety tech like forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, rear automatic braking, lane departure warning, and automatic high beam assist. So not bad for the base model, but the SV is going to get you an 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You will be getting a wireless charging pad as well, along with push button start. But keep in mind, when you go with the SV or the SR trims, you're only going to be able to get the CVT transmission. Only with the base can you get the manual. Anyway, continuing on with what you can get with the SV mid-trim level, you will also get a 60/40 split folding rear seat, along with 16-inch alloy wheels, and you're also going to be getting blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. The top trim SR is going to come with 17-inch machine finished alloy wheels with nicer cloth seats and heated front seats, along with automatic climate control, adaptive cruise control, LED headlights, and an upgraded 6-speaker audio system. As I mentioned before, that base model S with the manual is going to start at 17 grand. Add about $1,500 to get the CVT with the S, but the SV is going to be $20,515. SR is going to be $21,235. Again, all these prices include destination. Now, you know how everyone keeps complaining about the lack of cheap cars or interest rates or how everything is going through the roof. Well, here you have a vehicle that is beating inflation, but nobody wants it. You know why? Because they see this, they see the price, they understand that this is the best value in today's market. But you know what people try to do instead? For 17 grand, they go out and they try to get like a Mercedes S-Class that's totally clapped out with 300,000 miles, or like a Lexus LS. They try to get into one of these vehicles for the vanity purposes, but guess what? None of those cars are going to be a blessing to the individual that buys those kinds of cars, because the individual buying the clapped out Lexus LS and the S-Class, they can't afford even the maintenance on those cars, let alone any of the inevitable repairs. Whereas this Versa is getting phenomenal fuel economy at 32 in the city, 40 on the highway. You can do better if you hypermile it. It starts at an affordable price. It's got 0 mileage on it. It's under complete factory warranty, okay? 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty, and then you get a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. So you're covered with the repairs, you're getting great fuel economy, and if you buy the manual transmission version, nobody can steal it because nobody can drive a manual. And after all, that's what the enthusiast wants, right? The quote unquote enthusiast. Isn't that what they want? Manual transmissions? Well, this car has it. But everyone pretends like this car is a Mirage, like they can't see it. And no, I'm not referring to the Mitsubishi Mirage. I mean, people pretend like they literally don't see this car, like as if it doesn't exist. And everyone has a huge qualm with the CVT transmission. Honestly, Honda, Toyota, they all use CVTs. Nobody has a problem with that, but everyone has a problem with this. There's always been this double standard when it comes to Nissan. It's pretty funny, but pretty sad at the same time, because so many people are overlooking a vehicle that should probably be on more people's driveway. It's even pretty spacious for what it is, and you have to keep this in mind. A 1995 Toyota Corolla used to start at $14,000. Almost 30 years later, you can get this Versa, which is bigger, safer, faster, better tech for literally $3,000 more. So this is an inflation beating product and everyone is ignoring it. It's got a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine with 122 horsepower, but as I see in my comment section, when I do a review on a car, I get literal comments like this saying, why is this guy talking about horsepower and performance? That doesn't matter in a car. You know, this is the mindset that the average person has. So they don't need horsepower. You don't have to worry about that. They're allergic to power. They're allergic to any form of an engine. So don't worry about it. This is all they need. In fact, this might even be too much. The only thing I would change is if you buy the manual transmission base model, I don't like the 15-inch steel wheels. I found some Koenig wheels on Discount Tire for like $400. Let's just round up and call that $500 with taxes. So for $500, I would get some alloy wheels put on this car instead because I don't like steel wheels. There's a potential that the alloys could weigh less as well, but that's the only other thing I would do to this car. Spend $500, upgrade to some aftermarket name brand alloy rims, call it a day. Enjoy this new car that's under full factory warranty. You know, finance it for like 36 months and get it paid off as quickly as possible and drive it till the wheels fall off. That's it. Because any of those used turds that you're looking at, just go on nhtsa.gov, search those nasty old cars that you're interested in, and you will see a slew of issues pop up. They're not going to come with a warranty. You might not even be able to finance it because most banks are becoming very strict about financing used cars. And if you do get financing, you're probably going to get bent over with like a 10 or 15% interest rate. Whereas with a new car like this, you can qualify for a lower interest rate, and at a good low price like this, you should be able to pay it off really quick. And consider asking for like a 5% discount on one of these cars, especially if you're going for a manual. Most people can't drive a manual. If there's a car local to you, just ask your dealership for 5% off and you might get lucky. They might go for it. So I personally think this is a car that everyone should have on their short list, especially nowadays, but most people don't because everyone's got this double standard when it comes to Nissan versus other brands like Honda, Toyota, or even Hyundai and Kia. I feel like Hyundai and Kia are more appreciated now than Nissan, which I never saw that coming, but fair enough. They do make some great products, but it's the whole CVT thing. I think someone even commented on one of my other videos saying you can repair the CVT. You would have to look more into that, but that's what I've heard from this individual who commented on one of my videos. Regardless, Hondas and Toyotas, they're equally trash as well. They all use CVTs. They have failures too. That's just life owning a car, but you own this stuff under a warranty. You don't have to worry about that. After all, you can always pay to extend the warranty if you want to. If you're an owner of one of these newer model Versas, let us know how it's been treating you, how you like it, and if you decided to upgrade the rims on your car, let us know how that's worked out for you. But thanks again for watching. Take care and goodbye.